And we are live from Keeler Gardens. Welcome back. So we took a weekend off from Keeler Gardens live Facebook video programming to reset with some new ideas and new concepts, but we are sticking with our What's in Bloom tour. So once a week you get the opportunity to take a look and see what's going on here at Keeler Gardens. So we usually start our videos asking you to turn your notifications on, follow and like Keeler Gardens here on Facebook, so that when we're live, you get a notification and you can see what we're doing as we're doing it. You can ask questions, interact. We would love to have you join us here live on Facebook. This program, this What's in Bloom tour, is a way to keep you connected here with us during these questionable times. We haven't yet worked out how we're going to be doing live programming. We've started our internship program, so there's a start for this season. But we're going to keep bringing you these live videos every day. So as we go through our What's in Bloom tour, we'll let you know what you can see just walking down the sidewalk. That's the regular sidewalk. And here are some of the things you can see in bloom. So this beautiful yellow guy here is actually called sometimes a yellow coneflower is what it's called. Now notice how the petals are falling backwards. That's called reflexed. And then I'll show you how tall this guy is. I'm waving at Ed. Hello, Ed. Look at how tall this guy is. So when I stand next to this plant, I'm only bending down a couple inches to get its wonderful scent. And it really is a unique, bright, almost soapy scent. It's really cool. So I'm going to take you around. Let's see. Guess we'll go to the north in the front of the house here in our pollinator habitat. We do have a lot on its way, but right now one of the beauties, also wonderfully scented, that's blooming is our daylily, this cream colored daylily. It has a wonderful sweet scent to it. And then as we come to the front, our liatris is coming and going. Some are just opening, some are fading. This also has a wonderful scent to it. It has a hint of lavender. It's lovely. And then we move on to the, again, tall, this is Culver's root. Look at these beautiful white flowers. Can you see how bright they are? Oh, it's moving around a bit too much. And again, also tall. Let's see, I'm about 5'4". These guys are maybe 4.5, almost, yeah, 4.5 feet tall. So then we're gonna move along to the trusty hosta. Look at the hostas in bloom. And we have some really big hostas in the back called Sum and Substance. They won't bloom for a little bit because they're so big. Our New Jersey tea is actually going to seed. Can you see the little seed pods? Aren't those pretty? So they're not flowers, but they add another tone of green and another texture to the space. And then another lovely wild petunia. Can you see that guy? He's going to open up to a trumpet flower. He's really a ground cover. He sort of like stems up and then falls over and fills a space in. This incredible showcase here of this another tall one. We've staked part of it. I'm going to have to stake it again. This is ironweed. It's called Vernonia. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I think it's Vernonia. I get Vernonia and Veronicaster, the Culver's root, confused, but I believe this is Vernonia. Look at that beautiful flower, and look at how many buds. It's just, and what a color. It's just stunning. So we're coming around to the front. Our anise, our agastache, our anise hyssop is on its way. We've got a little pollinator on there, a little firefly, I believe, sitting on there. So all of these will be covered in this beautiful purple flower. We're coming around and look at our milkweed. The seed pods are forming. Can you see that? Look at the seed pods coming. And if anyone needs milkweed leaves to feed the little guys, let us know. We've got plenty of milkweed to share. I'm looking for eggs, but I think that they might have all turned to caterpillars. So this is all the milkweed again. Now this is definitely almost 5.5 feet tall, because it's just about as tall as I am. Coming around the corner to this wonderful combination here. This is Royal Catchfly, the red for the hummingbirds, and it's growing next to, in a wonderful pairing with a false indigo. This is either the cream or the white. I'm not 100% certain. It has a different leaf structure. Can you see how the leaf structure is like sort of like branched and narrow leaves, where it's a similar spoon-like leaf, but that's the other one. So one is white and one is cream. I'm not sure which is which, but I will learn very, very soon, and I will make sure that you guys are properly informed of the difference. We're going to come around. Oh, so that that wild petunia I mentioned. See, can you see the trumpet flower? That's what it looks like. And we're going to come back this way, south side again. We've got so look at this flower. You see this flower here? This one, this pretty red one. Okay. Now look at this pretty red one. See how they're both beautiful red, almost like this one's like a star, and this one's more like a half star. Also a fan of the hummingbirds. This is actually the red cardinal flower. Look at the difference in the leaf. It's wider, it's darker, it's shorter. And this red cardinal flower, which we're going to baby here, is a volunteer. They were originally planted over here, and you can see there's a little guy right there. That's the red cardinal flower. And it didn't do so well over here, but it seeded and it made its way over here. Now it's happy here, so we're gonna leave it there. So we're gonna take a few steps into the garden and show you the Rudbeckia related to the black-eyed Susans, which I think we've shown you this one before. Another one of those royal catch flies. It's called Celine Ringet. I don't know the specific species name by heart. And then in the pot in the back, we put herbs and seeds in this guy. So this is borage coming, beautiful blue flower. Look at all the dill that we've got for the caterpillars. And then this is Monarda, lovely. In this garden, we put the Monarda in a pot because it's the Monarda runs like mint. It's a mint related to mint, so it runs. We have more of that agastache coming there, the anise hyssop. I'm gonna make my way out without falling. Sorry, again, I'm the camera person as usual. One of the things that we also do here, this is the seed pods of, hello, Michaela, Dr. Cafaro. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the compliment. Those Rudbeckia are incredible. They're really they weren't even supposed to make it 1 year, and they've made it 2.5, so we're thrilled. This is penstemon, and can you see the seed pods? One of the things that we also like to do is we like to leave seed pods for birds, and there are some beetles and some insects that actually like the seed pods to live in, and they eat the seeds. So we're gonna come around. Here's some of that liatris that I mentioned that was coming and going. So can you see how it's blooming at the top and it's making its way, and the blooms aren't done yet on the bottom. And God, it smells so wonderful over here. It's, again, like I said, a little like lavender. It's very herby, very fresh. We're gonna make our way around. The second round of milkweed is blooming. This is the, oh, this is a wonderful story. So this is milkweed, Asclepias incarnata. It's what's called the rose milkweed. But I'm gonna show you, let's see, I do have the rose. So here is the rose milkweed. See how it's actually rose colored, like Princess Rose? And I don't know if I can zoom in or not, but let me see. My hands are totally in the way. I'm sorry. Okay, see, you can see the two sets of petals. See, there's one set going, gosh, there's one set of petals that like goes upward, and then another set that goes back and out like a collar. So this is your white, rose milkweed. Okay, look at how beautiful. Now, it's called Asclepias incarnata. I'm gonna go back to the other one, which I don't know if you can see because it's so white. This is also Asclepias incarnata, but if you look, can I zoom in? If you look, see the two levels of petals again, but see the white flower? This is a natural genetic variation. So it's supposed to be pink, and it just turned out white, just naturally on its own. So we had mentioned that we have a lot of natural drift, genetic variation, reversion, cloning, propagation. All of that is part of the natural space that we have here. So I'm gonna pull back because we have some guests that are making their way, but I think I got most of what's in the front to show you. We're gonna come around here. Sorry for the big swing. We showed you these wonderful daisies last time, I think. Look at them. Aren't those adorable? They're so bright and so white with those big, bold yellow centers. And then I think we also showed you from the back, our hens and chicks are blooming. Can you see this beautiful flower? Look at them go. And then coming again is another round of these beautiful popcorn roses. They're on their way again. We have a whole nother round. We pruned and encouraged new growth. We're very excited about the new growth on that. We've got one little gaillardia here, blanket flower. We planted some seeds today with our intern. We can show you the whole life cycle of this guy, okay? So when it emerges from the ground, you've got these really honestly sort of weedy looking leaves. And then you've got the flower buds that look like this, all right? You see that? And then the flower does this, look at that beauty. And then in the center, you can see that's where all the seeds are gonna form, in the center there. I'm so sorry, it's hard for me to zoom in there, all right? And then once all the petals fall and that center turns a big bright red ball, and then as it dries and those seeds are getting ready, then it looks like this. And then inside each one of those is going to be a seed. When it dries fully, we can pluck those off, and we can, gosh, look, we have friends. We have a kitty, say hi, Hunter, and we have a bee who's drinking some of the water and collecting pollen. And I'm going to see if this guy is ready yet for me to show you a seed. I don't know if you can you see how there's like little holes in there? They look like little, what are the badminton birdies? I don't know what they're called. I can't remember. They look like that when they're done. You pluck them off. So we're gonna let that go to seed, and we're gonna add more seeds here. These are begonias. These are actually an annual. Look how pretty those are. Bright, bright color. And then over here we have some larkspur, which is a delphinium, which is this is the wild version. Just sort of seeds itself, and it adds some color. Hello, Hunter. And then we have some roses making their way again. When we prune, they come back again. We got some new buds there. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, did we show you this hydrangea? I don't know if we showed you this last time. I know everyone probably is familiar with hydrangea, the snowball plant, but look at this one. It's I think it's serrata is what it's called. It's like it's some call it lace cap. How there's small flowers in the center. Can you see those tiny little flowers in the center? And then the big flowers on the outside. And I can't remember which are which, but one is sterile and one is the seed producer. And if you look, you'll notice, look at the different colors. As the flowers age, they sort of change color a little bit, they fade. So this plant starts this beautiful, vibrant pink, almost purple or lavender, and then goes to this, fades out to this soft sort of mauve, and then like an eggshell tone. Really quite lovely. All right, and I'm gonna go back and we're gonna check one more time in the front. If anyone has any comments or questions, there's Hunter. That's Hunter. Yes, Hunter. Hi, Hunter. If anyone has any questions or comments, please let us know. We're gonna end our talk today focusing on our blue clips campanula. Campanula's got all different shapes and sizes actually, and they're often referred to as bell flowers. But in this case, these are more like a balloon or star flowers. Look how pretty they are. So we're gonna end our video here with our regular message to you. Come and connect with nature, with Keeler Gardens. What do you need? Are you looking for something to help your kids learn? Are you looking for a way to relax? Are you looking for a way to connect with your community? Are you looking for a way to recharge? Are you looking for a way to still stay active in these questionable when interactions are questionable at these times? Reach out to us. Let us be here for you. Keeler Gardens, we're on the northwest side of Chicago. We have a variety of programs, step-by-step programs that we can teach you just about anything on connecting with nature. You let us know what you're interested in doing, and we will happily help you connect that with nature. So thanks for joining us, and oftentimes we'll do a hashtag stick around because you stuck around to get my email address, gina@keelergardens.org. I do apologize. I got so wrapped up with all the wonderful plants Today I don't actually have a great stick around for you, but we'll come up with some good ones for you, or just leave a comment and you'll get the special treatment, and we'll reach out to you. So thank you for joining us, and we are so pleased to have you here visiting with us for our What's in Bloom tour, our once a week What's in Bloom tour, and we'll come back to you tomorrow and we'll talk about one of the projects we're working on. All right, take care.